Welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming, the only show on the internet with the tell-all scoop. Eric, what's the scoop?
Damn, you are not gonna believe this, guys. Things are really bad in the world. Really, really bad. And we should probably all just fucking drop dead. It's the only way.
Yeah, sounds right to me. Woo! This demon sounds like a load of fun.
Yeah, I would hang out with this demon.
I'm the fool demon!
There aren't any people on this island.
Yeah, probably.
Something like that, I bet.
It's not a very nice thing to say.
I didn't call you small, this is not very big! That's small!
Thing! No, those aren't exactly the same. You're putting words in my mouth.
You're wasting my time.
I'm gonna eat you! Do you think InuYasha ever just eats the small demons that attack them?
Yes, to assert his dominance.
We're in a hurry, so if you have some,
even we're getting attitude.
Talking to me like that.
What's my big brother's here?
Baby!
Well, underneath it, there's a whole lot of explosives that I planted there.
Why'd you do that?
They're the bomber.
Actually, it does look like it's been dug up recently.
I mean, InuYasha could probably tank it.
You will be caught in the explosion.
Also, Miroku might just be able to wind tunnel an explosion.
Yeah.
You're scared.
Oh, I'm terrified. Tell me what else you're gonna do to us.
I'm trembling. Can't you see me as I tremble to pull out my Tessaiga? And you win, Scar! And now the cliff doesn't exist anymore.
Don't ever say you're small again.
The fuck did you just say about me?
Ah, you said I'm small. You said it.
God damn it, Sake Nutsu.
I did.
Deny it! Don't just be like, yeah, no, you're right. I called you small.
Yeah, but I mean, in my defense, look at how small you are.
You're so tiny. You're so cute. You want to be my pet? You want to be like more like Tamagotchi mascot?
We say that. It looks like they're just at the end of this road. They're actually way out in the ocean right now.
Best say it's all perspective.
We should not have been standing in front. We're literally the least likely person here to survive this explosion, other than maybe Kagome, who would have an equally poor chance. Aw, yeah!
Woo,
Ultimate
exactly.
wingman small demon guy!
Exactly how we planned it. He just flies by. We slip him a 20.
Songo!
Are you alive?
God, what if she had died? How embarrassing.
Songo, hang on. Don't die. Don't.
Don't.
Bad
Fuck off.
Songo!
Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
I was barely able to protect you. You know, using my strong body.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
If we're fine, Songo has to be okay, right?
Oh yeah, Sangha has to be unscathed. Sangha should be feeling better.
Where you're touching, actually.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe our
I'm
secret...
honestly kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine, really.
I was gonna say, maybe our secret magic secretly defended us.
Ugh,
Oh no, her leg is broken.
maybe I spoke too quickly when I said I was fine.
No, you're right, Songo. You're super fine.
You can't move?
Guess I got banged up pretty good in the explosion.
How?
It's too bad that InuYasha or Miroku isn't here to carry me.
Try not to move. Please.
No, I can totally do that.
Yes.
No, I kind of need a strong man to do that.
Yeah, I'll go look for one. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't find a strong person, so you have to settle for me.
Thank you.
Damn, bro, you were gone for a long time. There were strong people right there.
I didn't go that way.
Huh? That voice. It's Kadra.
I know those people.
Is Utsugi with her?
I don't know. Let me stick my head out.
Let me just fucking stand up right here.
What?
Run away!
Yeah.
I can fight them on one leg. I'm Songo, the strongest character.
But Songo,
You'll be able to run
really
away.
kind of not actually.
Do you think they all? Think that? You know, whenever they're on their own, they're just like, "Well, thank God it's me here, not that weakling InuYasha."
Think about it. You're the one they're after.
Miroku
Miroku
has
does,
to. He's
yeah.
got that wind tunnel.
Miroku does because he thinks InuYasha's an idiot, not because he thinks he's stronger than InuYasha, though. He's like, I'm strong enough. Well, obviously, I'm not going to run away. This is our woman that doesn't feel the same way about us, probably.
What are you doing?
Don't stand up, you fucking idiot!
Going to fight.
Okay, that's not what I said. I just said I wasn't going to leave. Okay, well, they were going to come this
You
way.
can't. You have to run away.
Yeah, it's way too late for that.
Now, they're within 2 feet of us.
I found you.
Yeah.
There's my
This is
soul.
where you are. You're wasting our time.
My bad.
Songo.
We don't care about Songo.
We want
you
you.
don't?
Try to be the hero.
I won't try to be the hero.
Sacred arrow?
We're saved.
It seems there's no
Hooray!
time for chatting.
Kikyo's here for some reason.
You're really taking up too much of our time.
Oh, you got plenty of time. Naraku's all about wasting a bunch of time.
Yeah.
I've seen InuYasha.
He has no sense of urgency.
For up to him, he'd just wait until we all died of old age.
Thank you, Kikyo.
Which was a completely valid strategy.
Yeah, admittedly.
I didn't come here to help you.
Oh, well.
I was trying to shoot that guy and I missed. Do not
Because
look
somebody
into
was
it.
in the way.
Are you okay, Songo?
No, my foot is fucked up or something.
Didn't you see me fall down?
God, I know you saw it. It's my foot.
I'm not okay. If you had died, my getting hurt would have been for nothing.
You didn't get hurt for us to live.
I
Still
mean,
too difficult.
let's be real. She definitely protected us from that explosion, or we'd be super dead. So,
Kikyo.
You're a priestess, right? You want to fix this?
Hurt, huh?
She was trying to help
Kikyo
you.
doesn't know Sango's name.
I see.
Ah, the boomerang one is hurt.
What is it?
Heroin.
If she takes
You won't feel shit on this.
Oh no, my controller!
No!
Kikyo.
It's okay, it's back.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
Naraku
Forever.
is on this island. If you're going to go further,
Uh-oh.
prepare your hearts.
Do you know what that means?
Are we hitting the end of this game, bro?
I think we're at the end of this game, bro. Also, my fucking controller is dying!
No!
At the complete, most possible optimal time as always. We'll be right back.
And the controller's alive again, maybe.
Hooray! God, I hope so. It charged for like 1,000 years while you were in the bathroom, so.
Yeah.
Songo, take the medicine that Kikyo gave you.
I don't wanna.
I don't trust the look of that bitch.
What if it's poison?
It's probably poison. She hates us.
Just a minute.
Plus, I have the same face as Kagome, so she probably can't stand to look at me. Do you think anybody in InuYasha ever, like,
Really soon.
feels bad about looking exactly like everybody else in InuYasha? It's like, I just wish I could be my own person.
Person who is hurt will allow themselves to be taken care of.
Shut up!
Very poignant.
Your knee is bleeding.
Uh-oh. We did get injured. Also, if our knee is bleeding, that means we got messed up pretty good because we're wearing pants.
Right. We look down, we see that our knee's bleeding, we just fucking hit the dirt. Oh god! Songo, help!
I'm dying! Shippo, call the ambulance!
What? Just starts tearing down the beach. Ah, that is not where we are or what she's wearing.
No. No, it's not.
We look so grizzled here.
We do also, like... Yeah, I'm not surprised. How much do you think Songo weighs?
Oh, she can't weigh more than like
Okay, now put me
110.
down.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought,
I may
max.
not look it, but I'm pretty strong.
You definitely
You
don't.
definitely don't. I figured we would have fallen over.
That's not it.
You're grabbing my ass.
You were so weak.
What's gotten into
Brutal.
I hate to say it, but you've become a lot stronger.
Why would you hate to say that? We're friends.
You are our
you?
coach.
Always being helped by you and the others.
That's also true.
You're wrong. A moment ago, when you were facing Utsugi, you were very
You were very brave and very courageous.
And also very stupid. You should have run away.
What do you mean by that?
I don't mean that in a weird way.
Yeah, I kind of got this thing going on with Miroku.
There they are.
It's totally canon, so...
There they are, suspiciously holding each other behind that rock.
Really suspiciously!
Huh?
I'm fine, nothing happened, shut up.
This is where you two were hiding.
We weren't hiding, exactly. Actually, we were from Tsugi
them.
and Kagura.
But then they left.
Yeah, because Kikyo got here.
We all got thrown apart during the explosion. We were worried.
Man, what do you think Shippo's beach cutscene looks like?
I'm fine.
God, I specifically want to see the beach cutscene for all of them.
I mean, same?
No, I'm fine now. I can walk.
I wonder if Sangha gets hurt if your girl sake Nutsu.
Anyway, it seems that Naraku is on his
I'm
side.
really curious about that aspect of it, of like how, because like,
Let's get going.
with us and Songo, it's been all romantic tension.
Right.
But like, when we're fucking girl sake Nutsu, are we just like, God, she's my bestie, my gal pal forever and ever.
They were best friends, Sacred.
They were roommates.
They did everything together. They lived together. They ate together. They bathed together, as you do with your close friends.
Yeah,
Trying to rock
I bathed with you.
Yeah, all those times. Wait.
But can I leave? Just like that?
No, you're in love now.
Songo.
Yeah, remember 17 seconds ago?
We're gonna remember it for the rest of our fucking lives.
Yeah. I mean, who could blame us?
God, I forgot that Songo just kind of power walks behind us when she's in the overworld.
Yeah. Man, honestly, though, if I had gotten to hold another teenage girl like that when I was a teenager,
Hey, look what I...
I'd have remembered that shit forever.
Oh yeah, imprinted on your brain.
Yeah, I didn't. I was a giant loser as a teenager.
Same.
But, you know.
In high,
Fuck you.
in high school, I experimented a lot sexually. The experiment was to never have sex, no matter how hard I tried.
Damn, that's fucking brutal, but fair.
Yeah.
No, I did not. I mean, I guess technically I ran the same experiment in high school. Actually, in high school, I thought I might be asexual.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I was wrong.
Okay. I mean, I gathered that at that point, but what a beautiful beach we find ourselves
It
on.
is way better than the shit on the inside of the island.
Let's
There
have
we
a
go.
beach episode before we go fight Naraku.
Hell yeah!
We're about to go do the big final epic battle, so surely we gotta have, take the edge off a little bit
Hell
here.
yeah! Shikigami disc.
Woo!
Looks like it could be really good, maybe depending on what it does. The fact that it has the same name as our power name.
Hey, look what
It's
I
like a
found.
fucking, it's like a TM
That's
from
what Melissa
Pokemon.
said.
It just gives us a new fancy power.
We use it on Shippo though, like an idiot. Wait, yeah, is it equipment for us?
Oh, we got a lot of shit. I mean, we might as well give it to us.
Yeah. It does specifically say those protected can equip it, which suggests to me that it probably is specifically for us.
Right.
What else? What other good stuff can other people use?
We got a lot of random shit now.
That's just like a straight upgrade.
Yeah.
That is also just a straight upgrade.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot just maximizing attack power all the time, but like, come on, it is our attack power.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't know, what about the time we fought Khan and it didn't work?
Oh, well, that's just kind of cheating.
True! I've been saying the same thing for years. Having superpowers is totally fucking cheating.
Yeah. It's like that one episode of Justice League Unlimited where that fucking military dude made himself in the Hulk and beat up a bunch of Sea Leaguers.
What a fucking douchebag!
Yeah. But it's okay. He learned his lesson by the end of the episode. And by that, learned his lesson, I mean he never showed up again.
I mean, that's a pretty good lesson to learn. Don't fuck with superheroes.
Well, no, he fucking destroyed the superheroes.
Oh, so he just kicked their asses and then left.
Yeah, pretty much. The way the episode worked out is He was part of Cadmus, who are like the anti-superheroes, or like we need to get ready for when the Justice League inevitably turns on us.
I mean, it's not entirely unfair.
Right, no, I understand why it existed. So he took this super serum that was made by Nazis, for Nazis. And he turned himself into like a Hulk.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
He turned himself into a Hulk, and he goes to this parade in Metropolis to call out Superman. But literally every other member of the Justice League was busy that day. So the people manning this parade were like Green Arrow and Vigilante and like a bunch of other like no superpowered people. And so they try to fight him, but he just fucking styles on them because, you know, superpowers and stuff.
Right.
But then the lesson at the end of the episode is all these people got behind, like they got behind all these heroes that were trying to save them, and they fucking hated this guy for beating them up, and he's like, I'm trying to protect the world from superpowered people. And they're like, bitch, the only person here with superpowers is you. And you just trashed our whole fucking city.
Yeah.
And you almost murdered all these fucking superheroes. And he's like, you know what, you're right. I guess I'll just wait for the Justice League to make a move. And then he jumped off into the sunset, and he never showed back up for the rest of the show because it ended in a few more episodes.
Brutal. Well, I'm sure if they had ever launched the attack, then the people would have been glad he was there.
Yeah, that one guy who gave himself super strength.
Yeah, who definitely would have been able to handle the Justice League.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, in a situation where the Justice League tries to take over the world, it would not be literally the entire Justice League.
Right.
The real issue is, like,
Did it work?
whichever side Superman goes to has a pretty big advantage.
Right. How would you feel comfortable with a Superman just existing? You know, you're not living in a city, so you don't got to worry about that. You don't got to worry about your car randomly being used to fight a giant monster. You know, you don't got to worry about any of those aspects of living with, like, a Superman. Mm-hmm. But just knowing that in, like, fucking Shanghai, Shanghai, there's just a superpowered being who's basically indestructible and has all these crazy superpowers. And he's using them for good. Like, he's fighting giant monsters and shit, and, like, evil terrorists and all that goodness. But also, he just exists. Would you feel comfortable with that? Would you want a Cadmus to be underground, being like, alright, but we got countermeasures, just in case?
Yeah. So it's kind of like the same thing as when we watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
Right.
And every time a fucking monster did anything abnormal, Godzilla just fucking went after it.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. And it's like, yeah, it is good. And in that situation, you know, where all these other monsters just exist, they're just out there. It's like, yeah, I absolutely want Godzilla to go put them in their place every time they try to do anything.
Right.
And, like, I want Kong to be there to punch Godzilla in the face every once in a while so he doesn't get too, you know, high and mighty. But in a world where I could push a button and all of them went away at the same time, hitting that thing fucking over and over, just in case.
100% for sure. It's because, like, in the show, they treat Cadmus like you're fucking evil people. And granted, they did a lot of evil shit. They had a serum that was made by Nazis for Nazis to turn you into a super monster. Like, bad things happening at Cadmus. Bad people working at Cadmus. Like, I understand in the show, they framed Cadmus as like, no, you guys are irredeemable bad guys. But also, if I was in a government position of power and they came to me and they were like, Mr. Sacred Sir, do we enact Operation Cadmus and get some countermeasures against these superpowered beings that walk among us just in case they go rogue? Hitting that button every single fucking time. Right. I will sign that check with my fucking birth name. Like,
Those guys haven't caught
Yeah, Sacred Face VA.
Sacred the Face VA, excuse me.
Shit, you're right. See, this is why I'm not your mom.
What's this?
No, for sure. I don't know, I would not be comfortable if Superman was real. No matter how many times he personally saved my life, caught me from a falling building that I keep getting into falling buildings.
Right?
I just don't like the idea of a Superman.
No, 100%.
Even when it's convenient for me, I'd be like, but you know what? If all it would have taken for no superpowered beings to exist was for me to die after falling out of my 800th falling building this week, I'll take that bullet.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
I don't know. What, when,
Did it work?
at what level of superhero are you comfortable? Like, obviously Superman, that's too much. We don't want
Oh,
a
yeah.
superpowered, unkillable god walking amongst us. But, like, are you chill with, like, a Batman? Or, like how far up the ladder does it go before you're like, that's too much power. That needs to be checked.
Well, the whole, like, Batman who can survive the movie Batman versus Superman. Like, I mean, obviously, he was not going to beat Superman.
Right, but he made it to the end of the
script
movie.
of a movie called Batman versus Superman. But, like, the fact that he didn't just get fucking eliminated
Thank you.
means that he's too strong, right?
Right.
So, like, if you get one of the more toned down Batmans, where it's not like, oh yeah, he can handle literally anything through his combination of, like, physical strength, brain power, and money,
Right.
I'd be like, okay, yeah, you know, that's
You
fine.
can keep doing that.
I don't know, there's so many things like that, because it's like, as a kid, you know, fucking Pokemon are the coolest.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, God, I wish Pokemon were real. I want to be a Pokemon trainer.
Right.
If I lived in Pokemon World, I'd be terrified.
Oh, yeah, very scary.
I would be carrying my team of 6 all the time. If I saw a wild Pokemon, I would throw them all out at once. Because, like, we know that wild Pokemon will just attack people.
Right.
Beedrill attacked in, like, the first 3 episodes.
The first episode of Pokemon, a bunch of Spearow attacked Ash.
And granted, I know people will be like, oh, but he threw a rock.
At one of them.
Yeah. And then they tried to fucking murder him and Pikachu.
Man. I do still wish Pokemon were real, though. I'm that guy. I got so upset when I watched Pokemon Concierge on Netflix. For those who haven't seen it, because I know you haven't seen it, you probably haven't even heard of it. It was this little claymation, stop motion type thing about this lady who goes and she gets a job at like this Pokemon resort on this beautiful tropical island, and literally all her job entails is she just wanders around finding Pokemon in need while they're vacationing on this island. And then she just helps them out doing Pokemon things. And I got so sad because I finally found my dream job and it doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah. That is totally fair, though.
Like, I've thought that forever. I've thought, like, God, life would be so much simpler if I could just be a Pokemon trainer. Just wandering around, doing Pokemon stuff, having little Pokemon adventures. Maybe I'll go battle a gym here and there just to show the government, no, see, I'm still a Pokemon trainer. Don't make me pay taxes. Because I only assume that's how that works.
Full power!
Woo!
This is not the backlash wave because it didn't require us to be attacked, but I'm cool with that.
Damn, those are some dead guys.
Yeah, they are. I'm glad I'm not those guys.
I don't know. Eric, if you lived in Pokemon World, did you go, like, be a Pokemon trainer? Or would you have your job that you have now, but also you'd have, like, a Psyduck at home or something?
I just go into the bank every day, and it's like, hey, guys. And go home, and I sit down on my couch, and it's just like, damn. How you doing today, Rattata?
Rattata!
That's nice.
And then he curls up and takes a nap like a cat. Like, it's good shit. Well, then, because, like, like, Pokemon has been coming out with a bunch of, like, different stuff now that, like, shows people just living with Pokemon in a non, like, trainer scenario, like all the Detective Pikachu games.
Right.
And, like, all these, like, cute little animations they've put out, and, like, Pokemon Concierge. And it seems like the Pokemon world is just kind of chill with you taking your Pokemon with you anywhere you go.
I mean, it makes sense.
Like, there's just people that, like, go to their fucking job as, like, a barista, and then their Baniri just comes with them and helps serve coffee. serves as a mascot.
You won't get your revenge.
What revenge? We've never seen this guy before.
I was watching Pokemon Horizons on Netflix, which is the new Pokemon anime without Ash in it. It's actually really good so far. I really liked it.
That's good.
Liko is really fun. I really like her as the main character. And then Roy. I think Roy is really fun. He's like a combination of all of the nice rivals from the past few Pokemon games, and I like a lot of them, so it works out. And then the supporting cast are all really fun. They're like traveling adventurers on this airship. It's fucking neat. But anyway, one of the guys who they hang out with, named Murdoch, who's their chef, we found out that he used to work in a patisserie with another chef, and the secret to their success was they had this Pokemon, I forget its name, but it's like made of whipped cream. And so they would use its whipped cream to like make all their fucking desserts and sweeten all their stuff. And it's like, that feels like it would be illegal in real life. You know?
Oh, you would hope so.
Like,
For so many reasons.
Right, well, I feel, like, obviously it's a Pokemon anime, so it's not like fucking this Pokemon was chained up in the back room and they whipped it into giving them whipped cream. No, they made these cakes and like, alright, ready, whatever, and it's like, yeah! And it just like shoots whipped cream on their fucking things and perfectly decorates them. But like, I don't know. I would find it a little weird if every time I went to go order a milkshake, they were like, alright, that'll be just a minute, and they went to the back and milked their in-house cow.
Right?
Something about it just feels a little too personal and exploitive for the fucking Pokemon.
No, for sure. Well, but that's just like, Pokemon fucking love fighting, and they all want to get captured.
It's the best fucking thing. They dream of it. They salivate at the idea.
Like, do they?
Or are they wild animals that have just been
mind-controlled by Pokeballs?
Trained into subservience.
Because, like, if Ash had caught one of those Beedrill that attacked them, that Beedrill would have been all about fighting for whatever Ash wanted.
Right.
But they hated Ash. They were gonna murder everybody.
Right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Me?
Pokemon is a gray area, if ever there was one. Dogfighting is wrong.
It is. That's why Digimon is clearly the superior show. Because the Digimon are fully sentient and can speak English.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to do something, they could just say no.
Does that mean the only, the morally correct Pokemon to have is Team Rocket's Meowth?
Yes, technically.
Or Jirachi from that one Pokemon movie?
Probably, but also probably not.
It spoke telepathically, but it was also like a baby.
Right. Lucario?
Who's the enemy?
Only some Lucario can talk
True.
telepathically, though. Like, that one only could do it because he was such close friends with that dead guy.
True.
And then also Ash was related to that dead guy?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think they explained it very well.
InuYasha?
When are we gonna watch all the Pokemon movies?
As soon as I start liking more than one Pokemon movie.
Which Pokemon movie is that?
The first one.
The first one?
Not
Really?
because it's good. Just because it's the first movie I ever saw in theaters. And I went and saw it in theaters again, probably almost 10 years ago now. And I was like, damn. What an experience that was.
But you don't even like Pokemon, 3, the movie, or Pokemon Forever? You don't like those?
3 I didn't super care for. Forever was pretty good.
Forever, that's the one with Celebi. Everyone loves Celebi, and tiny Professor Oak.
Yeah. Which I recently learned the part where he just, basically outright confirms that, oh yeah, I'm definitely totally the kid, was added for the English release.
Yeah, because we're all stupid in America.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least that's, a good change. It's okay, yeah, you made it more obvious in the kids' movie.
Right.
It's okay, sure. Because, forever, I didn't know that Pokemon the first movie, most of the beginning of the movie is cut for the dub.
Right.
Because, you just get, oh yeah, they made Mewtwo.
Right.
And then he left.
Yeah. You missed the part where he like explodes the lab and kills all those people.
Well, and the whole reason they were doing all this cloning, like the guy, he cloned fucking other Pokemon, and he was trying to clone his dead daughter.
Yes.
But like all the clones kept failing, and so they found Mew DNA,
Shikigami, please help.
and they cloned Mew into Super Mew, Mewtwo,
Right.
and Mewtwo like grew up, quote unquote, as he was in a test tube with these other Pokemon and the consciousness of this dead girl. And as it came time for everyone but him to like fucking die because the cloning process was such a failure. I don't know, it's like who the fuck comes up with that movie? And especially watching like the rest of the movie,
Yes.
cuz like obviously I think that the full story is probably a little better than cutting off a big hunk of the first section of the movie.
Right.
Like it still works perfectly fine as a movie. It's like, oh, they cloned Mewtwo. Mewtwo is evil because he's a clone and thinks that, you know, humans are bad.
Right.
It's like, that's fine. Makes
Sure.
perfect sense.
I agree.
Shikigami, please
Like, I don't know. It's just not quite as compelling as man tries to clone a bunch of Pokemon and dead daughter.
You're in my way.
Yeah. Early Pokemon was like the Wild West because they really didn't know what Pokemon. They didn't know what they wanted it to be, nor did they know what it was going to become.
No, they had no fucking idea.
I think that's like the beauty of it, because like we've kind of watched some more old school Pokemon for a secret project that I swear to God is going to happen at some point.
Yeah, it's supposed to release by the end of May when this episode of InuYasha is probably just now coming out.
Yeah.
And we're not even close to done.
Yeah.
I can assure you.
But like, as much as I don't much care for like Indigo Plateau and like through Johto, really Pokemon doesn't really sort of feel like the Pokemon anime until like they get to Hoenn. Like, I do appreciate some of the earlier shit, and it's kind of how off the cuff it was. How often it just kind of made shit up. Granted, it still makes shit up in the newer seasons, but like, boy, were they fucking liberal with Pokemon rules.
Yeah. Man, remember all the crazy stuff that happened in the Indigo Plateau? Like the time all the main characters were on a boat that sank to the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
And the end of the episode was them throwing a reef into the ocean to commemorate the loss of the lives of all of the main characters of the show.
Remember that guy held a gun at Ash?
Yeah.
And then multiple other people also pointed guns at Ash?
Yeah, remember when an ungodly huge tentacruel fucking destroyed a town?
And I love how people say that episode got banned because of 9/11. No, it got banned because on that same episode, James did himself giant tits.
Yeah. Changed fortune.
And our fortunes are gonna keep
Hell
changing
yeah!
next time!
They better not. We just got good fortune.